The Bibel Lab is going to be transitioning to Loyola Marymount University this August, and now we have a new lab website to boot. If anybody is interested in learning some more about the research that I currently do with my current team, Haley and Nicholas, as well as past researchers. And so if there are any current LMU students who are interested in joining my lab, I would love to talk to you. I also, even if you're not an LMU student, in addition to learning about our research, you can also access some of the resources that I provided here for the members of my lab and for anybody else who was interested. So information about some of the techniques that we're going to use and that we currently use, as well as links to some key databases and things. So in short, our research, we are studying this bacteria, Bacillus safensis, that has been proposed for use in bioremediation. So basically using organisms such as bacteria to clean up environmental messes. And the mess that we're really interested in is heavy metal contamination, and we're interested in chromium-6 in particular. So this is called hexavalent chromium, and it is a harmful oxidant. But these bacteria, we find that they can actually reduce this chromium-6 to a less hazardous chromium-3. Actually, chromium-3, your body actually needs a little bit of. And so if you could use bacteria to clean up contaminated sites, that would be awesome. And so we are basically measuring the ability of these bacteria to reduce the chromium, as well as measuring the metabolism of these bacteria as they adapt. We're really interested in this protein malate dehydrogenase, and malate dehydrogenase is central to metabolism, and it's central to how bacteria are able to adapt their metabolism in different circumstances, such as in order to survive the presence of the heavy metal. And so we're trying to look at the role of malate dehydrogenase in the process, as well as look at the protein malate dehydrogenase in more detail. And so this involves a combination of in vitro, in silico, and in vivo analyses. And so basically what do we mean by in vitro? We're talking about like with purified proteins and test tubes and things. And so we actually get other bacteria to make or express the malate dehydrogenase protein from Bacillus safensis, as well as a related model organism, Bacillus subtilis, so that we have like a point of comparison. And we purify the protein, and then we can do various experiments to test its activity, as well as its structure, and use in silico or computer-based methods in order to get more information, do modeling and that sort of thing. We are also using in vivo techniques, so actually seeing what's going on inside of the bacteria. And so this involves techniques like HPLC, so chromatography, as well as, well, that's liquid chromatography, as well as gas chromatography, so GCMS. And so basically this allows us to measure the intracellular and secreted metabolites, and we can see any changes that are occurring under the conditions of bioremediation. Big picture, we hope to be able to apply this knowledge to better the remediation of chromium, and so potentially other toxic metals as well. That's one of the things I want to do, is kind of explore the responses of these bacterial metabolisms to other stressors, other metals, what's chromium specific, what's not. And so if any of that sounds interesting to you, I would encourage you to take a look. And if you're an LMU student, please do reach out if you're interested in learning more, if talking to me, becoming part of my team. But you have to be a current LMU student, so apologies to anybody else who's interested but can't. But keep an eye on this website for some more updates, and for whenever we have publications or anything like that, I'll be sure to let you know. And anybody, of course, can take advantage of the resources that I have provided. These are just like a curated list for the things that are most relevant to my lab, but there's also a lot more content on the Bumbling Biochemist blog. So yeah, I moonlight as the Bumbling Biochemist, and so I have a lot of free resources available for people who want to learn more about biochemistry, chemistry, all of that great stuff. And so I do it all for free. I don't monetize anything. I just really like helping people learn, and I'm just a major geek, and you can learn more about me here too.